Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Velocity 2015 in Santa Clara. I'm here with Rob Peters. Rob, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
So you're the chief architect for what was Edgecast, but is now part of Verizon Digital Media?
Now part of Verizon Digital Media Services, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so what does a chief architect do with Verizon Digital Media?
I do a little bit of everything. I work in the engineering division, and I help lead some teams. I just try to help get things done where we can get things done. I like to focus a lot on the process of what we're doing within engineering. And sort of what I tend to be really passionate about is just making sure that whatever it is that we're doing, we can do it effectively and efficiently. So that whatever the business decides, whatever product decides is the direction we need to go in, engineering can support that and help us get there efficiently.
Okay, so you guys are also a CDN, right?
We're a CDN.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the digital media group is all CDN, or do you have other products built around it?
It's a big portion of it is CDN, but what really became what is currently Verizon Digital Media Services was Edgecast plus the other acquisition that they did around the same time, which was Uplink, which was it's a video company, and they provide sort of an end-to-end solution for people that want to deliver live and on-demand video. And so those two have kind of come together and become now one organization within Verizon.
Okay, and so you're consumed with keeping the CDN optimal speed, optimal availability.
We're all about performance and availability. We love to be passionate about that. We see the displays out in the lobby that are comparing the CDNs, and we feel pretty proud of how we look there. We don't win all the time, but we look pretty good. Yeah.
Do you have your own set of dashboards and screens that show you the health and what's going on in your networks?
Yeah, we do actually. I mean, it's pretty fun. We have a lot of we love building monitoring tools, and so we have a lot of tools that all the developers use. So if you walk around the office, you'll see some tools up on everybody's dashboard, on everybody's desktop. And then we also have our 24/7 NOC, and they've got a whole array of screens. So we just moved into a new building that's got a brand new NOC, which it's really cool. We got I think a row of 27 monitors, and so all the monitoring tools that we built are up there, and they're keeping an eye on everything all the time.
So you're building your own monitoring tools, or is it an amalgam of build, buy, borrow?
It is an amalgam, but it's mostly build, to be honest. We've tried off-the-shelf solutions a few times in the past, and just haven't found ones that really meet all the needs that we have. I guess partly because of the scale of what we are operating, and also because of the depth that we go to. When we monitor routers and we monitor network switches, we go deep, and we monitor 10 metrics for every single port and every single switch that's out there. And we just had to build our own solution to get that level of detail.
So what kind of traffic runs on the Verizon Media Group's CDNs? I mean, is it everything from
It's
Verizon?
Everything. Yeah, I mean, we feel that digital media really encompasses everything. In terms of just traffic share, it's obviously dominated by video because that's where a lot of the bytes are. But in terms of what we do and what we want to offer customers, it's everything from video to software downloads to small object, website object delivery to dynamic site acceleration, all the way to our PCI compliant network.
But this part's separate than the Verizon TV part, right?
Yeah, we're a separate. And they're in a sense they're a customer of ours, so they're starting to do some things using Verizon Digital Media to deliver some of what they do for their apps and for their sort of over-the-top services.
Okay.
But we're separate from them now.
Okay. So if you could fast forward yourself to, let's say, 12 months from now.
Yeah.
What do you hope your group will be doing in 12 months that's different than you were doing today?
I think, I guess there's two angles on that. One is in terms of what we're actually what we've built and offered to customers. We've got a lot of exciting things coming down the pipe in terms of security that we're pretty excited about. So we've just recently got our first version of WAF, Web Application Firewall, deployed in the last 6 months or so. And so there'll be another version of that we'll be iterating on. We also have Layer 7 DDoS protection that we're going to be offering, and so that's exciting.
Okay.
Internally we've had DDoS protection and just to defend our own network, but we're turning it into a more configurable tool that customers can also use to tune to protect themselves. And then just
customers, and what kind of customers? Large individuals or?
Large customers. I mean, I guess the customers that will benefit most from DDoS are ones that, for whatever reason, tend to get attacked. If they're visible in some way or
commerce,
provocative material or that kind of thing. Yeah. So, and then on the engineering side, I just hope that we keep getting better at what we're doing. It's a continual sort of battle against entropy as we grow and as our feature set gets more complex to make sure that we can keep being an engineering organization efficiently.
So how does Verizon and you find the audience here at Velocity?
It's an interesting mix always because we are here as a sponsor and as a vendor, but we're also here as engineers and learning from what other people are doing. So from my perspective, that's been an amazing part of it. We've learned a lot from the few years that we've been coming to Velocity, and really taking concrete, practical things that we can go back to the office with, build them, and then get benefits out of them.
So one of the things I've heard this year versus other years is other years it seemed like we were talking about tribes and cultures coming together, the DevOps and the performance people. We were talking about theory, how to make things faster and all that. This year it seems to be about business and actionable results and actually making decisions in real time that affect your business. Are you hearing that too in what you're doing with your group?
I don't know if specifically that. I definitely seen that there's more of a growing focus on sort of DevOps in the enterprise and sort of those buzzwords coming together, which applies to us, right? Because we're part of Verizon now, which is obviously a big enterprise, and so that message is important for us.
Excellent. Well, Rob, we look forward to seeing you 12 months from now.
Yeah, we'll be here.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.